Hello there, and welcome to another Starfield video. Today we've got a really cool ship in our subscriber build. So this is the Podrick by Sadyr. So it's as you can see, very very unique ship. It's initially when they were building it, they were basically saying that it kind of seemed to have very podracer vibes. I think that was the initial name, like the kind of the before like they came up with the Podrick, which I like the name change. Yeah, as you can see, like it speaks for itself. It's a really really cool ship. It packs quite a punch for something that, like, while obviously it's quite like big in some regards. Like if we were to kind of like squish together, like it doesn't use a whole lot of space. Um, yeah, it's just really cool. I really love the use of the kind of those Deimos bumper pieces to kind of act as like almost like kind of like well, they are connection points. So yeah, let's get into it. So it's got a fuel of 1100, which is really high. This bad boy can take those long routes if it was taking part in that one pod racer game on. Was it on the I don't know if it was on the original Xbox, but I remember it. Not vaguely, but anyway, off topic. It's got a hull of 1217, which for a B class vessel is really good. Cargo of 340. I just realized I have forgotten the cargo on this vessel. I do apologize. Sadyr, not Podrick. So there was supposed to be. You can put basically cargo. So you see at the back here. I'll go into depth when we kind of do a proper teardown. There was supposed to be cargo, kind of cargo things on the back. So stat wise, it's got a B class reactor, 39 power, crew of 4, jump range of 30 light years, shields of 1450. It's got 3 sets of weapons. It's got particle, ballistics, and missiles. The ballistic turrets are mounted there in the kind of the front area. You can see them there, and then the missiles are beside that, and then the particles on the top. So if you're gonna build this, it'll cost you around 350k without perks. So yeah, let's get into it. So like I said, there might be some slight issues with the build. I think I got most things right. Your build was the document you sent me was very informative. It's just my phone is kind of slow, so it was having difficulties. It could have been my fingers are just a bit too wide. But there's supposed to be storage here that snaps directly there. Yeah, I'll show you again. It's basically the 100 cm or the 200 cm ballast cargo holds, which again is a really nice spot for them. So yeah, I really love these engines. Like these engines don't get enough love, in terms of just, yeah, they're just like, I mean, they're on the frontier and stuff, but I really like them. They're just really cool. So in we go. So we got the tile entryway. And then we've got, ooh, okay. So I'm pretty sure when they were designing this, they basically left it up to me, and I believe I just forgot to change it. But this makes sense. It's an all-in-one berth. Docking port underneath. And then over here we have a 1x1, just a 1x1 storage room, and then we have the bridge up here. You know what I've said about this bridge in the past. I really like it from a structural point of view and like from a vision point of view, but could like to talk a little bit too much. That's why it's only me and Simeon these days. He doesn't talk much. All right, so in we get. Now I will say, there might be some slight, like I said, Sadyr, I do apologize. There might be some slight inconsistencies with certain things of the build. Just because when I was building it, initially I was like, oh, can you like send me pictures and stuff? But then I kind of like, because I'm a very impatient person, and I kind of I was like basically like, oh, I can build it myself with my eyes, and I think I did a decent job. I got kind of the main accents. Now there's a couple of things that I was like uncertain of, but like, so the with the docking port, I want to say, I don't remember specifically, but I just put it on the bottom again. It's a bit kind of haphazardly So let me know, like, if there's been, like, errors and stuff with regards to that. Like I said, your document was very, very informative, very handy, but couldn't use it on my phone too well. So I was kind of like... But anyway, that's enough of me complaining. It's just, yeah. So, weapon-wise, we got 6 particles merged together. Ballistics, we've got... Ooh, that sounds amazing. Then we've got the missile. So all in all, very armored vessel. It's going to have a base speed of 150 because we're using those A-class engines. Boost speed of just caps out almost 600. Pretty nice. Agility, this thing is very agile. Now I will say it's not carrying cargo, so that may be why. And then so yeah, extremely agile vessel, which makes sense, like given, you know, what it's intending to be. So we're gonna head out to the surface now and we'll show you how they built it. Alright, so here we are in the builder. Now, I'm kind of going to do this a little bit different. I'm not going to like break it because it's all pretty much like 1 to 2 levels. Instead, I'm going to kind of explain how they made each part. So we're going to start off here with the kind of the front of the cockpit. So basically, there's a lot of merging, which we'll kind of cover. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to kind of separate these side pieces, just to kind of showcase the initial kind of layout. So what we have so our base kind of layout consists of basically consists of this habitat-wise. We've got the Tayo ship by 200 landing bay. We've got a Stroud 2x1. We have a Vanguard bulwark shield, and we have a Hope Tech nose B, and then we have a Stroud 1x1 as well as the Contiki B4 bridge. Now, basically what we're trying to do here is we're trying to merge some pieces over that shield. So you see at the back here we've got a Hope Tech nose. So what we want to do is we're going to basically drop down various pieces. So this piece first, we're going to drop it down. This is a Stroud mid bracer. We're just going to drop that down. I can't drop it down because of the where I am. I do apologize for that. I might have to jump somewhere else in a minute. But the consensus, it's basically the same thing. So what we're going to do is you basically just would highlight it like so. And then you press Y and it'll pop up. And then the second time it'll pop down like that. And then that basically sits down there to cover the shield generator. And then you do the exact same thing with this. You basically drop it down so that it sits like that. And then finally, let me come back here. Let me... Come on. So basically you're left with the mid-bracer merged into the cap, and then the Deimos Spine E on top. And then you have this here. Now for the weapons, we've got the Contiki B400 bridge. We've got 6 of these. Now, I didn't realize when making this, but it's very clever, because usually what I do is I would duplicate the piece, but there's an easy way to do that. So all you basically want to do is you want to get a piece that's on the same like level as the bottom level. And then you're going to highlight you're going to place so let's say the ultra projectors. I'm going to show you how to do this. Whoops. So you're just going to place 2 of them on top like so they just sit nice and snug. Then you're going to highlight the piece that's snapping near them, and then you're going to duplicate them up. And just like that, they'll duplicate up. Now you want to highlight them again, the top ones, and then this time you're going to duplicate down. And now you've merged. So there's 2 in here and 2 in here. And you do it one more time. So altogether, you should have 6. And then once you have 6, you just basically delete those top pieces, and Bob is your uncle. Now for the kind of the fuel tank situation here. So we've got 2 of these landing gear, these Stroud Eklund, or these 2 of these Pinpoint 4G landing gear. Like so. We're just going to snap these in here. These snap in like so. And then these snap behind just to kind of these 2 Tayo caps like so. And then at the front here, we basically have 2 Tayo cowling for bottom like so. Now we want to merge some pieces inside, so we're going to move the bridge very briefly. we're going to get our companion whip. No, not there. And then these pieces, so we basically have a 104DS Magnetic Reactor from Dogstar, B class, 39 power, 71 health, 1125. And then we have the RD3000 Basic Grav Drive from Relodyne, B class, 10 power, 36 jump thrust to give us 30. So you're just going to have them both there, like so. And you're going to want to highlight them. Highlight both of them, and then highlight your companion weight. And then you duplicate, and it'll drop down like so. And then we're going to basically highlight them again. Like so. Highlight the bottom one, and just like that, now they have dropped down. And you can basically get rid of... You can kind of get rid of the rest, so now they sit like so. And then the last kind of main piece is these fuel tanks. So we're going to extend this up a little bit. So you got these fuel tanks that sit there, and the purpose is to get them to basically just kind of sink in. So like before, we're going to highlight the 2 fuel tanks. We've kind of made a little scaffold so they can snap up. And then we're going to force them down like that. That's my bad. We need to move these more forward. They're not supposed to be there. I do apologize. So they need to go a little bit forward. And then, yep, you highlight them. Drop them down. Highlight them. Drop them down. And then one last time, I think. Let me just double check. No, that's actually, they're supposed to, they're fine sitting there. They kind of sit like slightly higher than the back. And then that's pretty much it. You put your Kontiki bridge there. And then finally we have this kind of this weapon setup here. So this basically consists of, there's 6 of these Hellfires and 4 of these missile launchers. So in order to kind of do this, you basically, I'll show you how to set it all up. It can be a bit finicky. So what you want to do is, you want to... Okay, perfect. Delete this. So you just want to make a scaffold like I have here. And you want to attach, you want 2 Nova Galactic weapon mounts, one down there, one up top. On the bottom weapon mount, you want to place one of these Vanguard Hellfire autocannons, B class, 1040 range, 7.5 fire rate, 18 hull damage, and through power. You want to snap one to that side, and then you want to come up and you want to snap this to the opposite side. Again, it's finicky to say the least. No. There you go, perfect. Now, once that is there, what you're going to do is you're going to snap these missile launchers to the side, like so. Oh, whoops, no. Actually, we'll do the missile launchers in a moment. So now you have these 2 set up here. So all you want to do is you want to highlight a companion weight, place it like that. Highlight the top one, and then you basically duplicate. And sometimes it'll duplicate up, that's fine. Just highlight again and force it down. Now that we've forced it down, you'll notice if we grab this, there's now 2, but the one of them has both of the weapons. So that's the first step. Now we need to put this back here and highlight again. And we're basically going to force it down 2 more times. Force down once. And force it down twice. Now we should have, if we basically move this, whoops. The first one we grab will have 6 of the weapons on it, and then there's going to be like 2 more inside here, which again, perfectly okay. Now to get the missiles on, again, what we're going to do is we're going to snap these missiles to there, like so. And then making use of the scaffold we've already built, we can remove a couple of pieces, but you want to keep at least 2. Highlight the top one, and this, and drop it down, and then highlight and do it one more time, like so. And now if you just remove the top one, highlight it to move it away, and now you have this this Nova weapon mount will now have 6 of those weapons, and 4 of the missile launchers. So that's pretty much it for that piece. Again, I may have done this different, Sadyr, so obviously let me know, but I feel like it's the same result. Now for this kind of piece here, so we've got the engine, which I'll show you first. So I'm gonna move these pieces. So the engine, it's pretty straightforward with the engine. So it consists of these pieces, like so. I'm going to show you how we kind of put it all together real quick. So the main thing with the engine pieces is we're going to make use of a merge that allows us to put these pieces together. So we'll start off with one of these pieces here, like so. And that'll sit there. And then this piece snaps on top of it, like so. Now we're going to go back and we're going to get a little scaffolding, like so. And our first order of business is we're going to basically be merging this piece down one. So before we do that, we're going to place a Nova Wing port there. So we have, just so we're clear, we have this Stroud Cap B here, a Hope Tech radiator, and the Nova Wing port. And then we're going to get another wing, but we're going to set it starboard. Now we're gonna highlight the companionway, and we're gonna highlight the radiator and the starboard wing, and then we're gonna. I would say we're gonna duplicate down, but in this case we can't. So I'm going to really quickly just delete this one so I can show you how we do it. So you're basically gonna highlight again and duplicate down. Sometimes it'll go up. That is fine. If it goes up, we're just gonna delete this. I'm gonna try it again. And there, like that, it duplicates down. And now we have. It looks like this here, as you can see. Now we have this. This basically acts as a snap point. So now we have two snap points. So we would come in like so, and we would snap these here. Now obviously, as you can see, that's not fully done yet. So next we're going to do is we're going to come under here like so, and we make use of a Hope Tech nose B like there. And then we're going to do the same duplication technique. Obviously, I'm not at a Hope Tech location, so I'm going to have to just delete that one there. And then you just highlight the Hope Tech nose, and you highlight the top. And then like that, it snaps. And then that's pretty much it for the engine. All you want to do now is you want to add your Hope 5 landing gear, snap it underneath. Now, these are connected via this little kind of mechanism. So the way you kind of start the mechanism is you have this piece like so. And then this piece sits like that, okay? Now, you might notice there's supposed to be a piece inside here, and there's a reason for that, which I will get to in a moment. So basically, what we're basically doing here is we're making use of a Deimos wing to kind of allow us to snap multiple pieces together. So if I move this here, for instance, one of the things you kind of notice is, oh, there's a Deimos wing there. So what we're going to do is we're going to move this piece, snap the wing in like so. Snap this piece here. I'm going to bring this back in and just do a simple flip. And now those pieces are pretty much joined. So this whole solid piece, if I highlight it real quick just to show you, this is now one solid piece. Now we need to kind of add some more to it because it's not done yet. So what you want to do is you want to, again, there's multiple ways you can do this, but this is how I do it. We're going to get a piece to drop down. And you want to basically, so you get your little, just actually to confirm, these are all the Deimos bumpers here. So there's three versions of the bumper. Well, that's not the bumper. You've got the port, you've got the fore, and you've got the mid, or you've got the basically the front, back, and the middle. And then we've got the Deimos wing A. So for this Nova cowling, we got a Nova cowling that we're going to snap to this piece here. We're going to snap a companionway there, and then we're going to drop a companionway down, and we're going to drop a Nova cowling down like so. Now we're going to snap this piece in here, and it won't snap normally. It's just going to do the flip technique like so, and then grab it. Now all we're going to do is we're basically going to just make this snap up like that. We don't need to do anything fancy footwork with it. You just basically press Y. And then once that is, I have placed that the wrong way. That's supposed to be the other way. I do apologize. Let me flip that. Again, I'm not the cleverest. So that like so. Again, but it's the exact same premise, basically. Drop it down. Bring this bad boy in. Little flip. Didn't need to flip that for some reason. And then just duplicate up like so. And then finally, we're just going to snap this piece like so. So now we're basically left with a piece that looks like this. And when we highlight it, oh, we can't. Hold on. That one's not connected. So we highlight it. Oh, yeah. Got to delete that piece. Whoops. When we highlight the engine and bring it over here, it should snap nicely, like so. Needs to come back one more though. So what we're gonna do is, again, gotta move this back like so. There we go. So it basically sits like that, as you can see. I'm gonna really quickly do a little technique. We're gonna drop down. As you can see, when it comes to like these sort of merges, there's multiple ways you can achieve them. I'm assuming, Sadyr, you kind of probably had a more easier way. But and then we're just basically gonna duplicate up like that, and then that's it for your wing piece. And then we just highlight the entire thing, and it just snaps like so. And then we wanna. And this, oh, whoopsie, this whole piece needs to go more to the right, like so. That sits like. Sorry, I'm drawing a blank here because I'm trying to see whenever it comes to these sort of kind of merge techniques, you have to basically be at a station that has access to the parts, otherwise it won't let you do it. I'm just gonna really quickly, we're gonna put the ship back together just to confirm. Okay, yeah. So the pieces initially I had them right the first time. So yeah, so as you can see here, basically the pieces like snap like so. So this whole kind of section, again, it just kind of, this piece snaps in like so. And then obviously, you know, if you want to, like that. And then this just kind of sits snugly, and then you have this piece in here. So that's pretty much it. I do apologize, this seems a bit more convoluted than usual. It was definitely a new experience building the way Sadyr, the way you kind of set up. I will say there's nothing wrong with it. It's how you send your ships are very informative. And like I'm assuming somebody who like uses their PC or something would be able to see a lot better. But like I said, I use my phone for a lot of the kind of the building and stuff just because it's more convenient. But yeah. But anyway, thank you for submitting the ship, and let me know if I made any errors. I do apologize. I will say, actually, while I'm here, so the initial build, I did check. The initial build doesn't have cargo, but as he pointed out, you can, if you wanted to, you can slot some cargo in here like so, which I like because it's, you know, nice and simple, nice and convenient, like so. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the ship. Thank you, Sadyr, for submitting the ship. And everyone let them know what you guys think in the comments. I think it's a really, really unique ship, really cool. I like the kind of the use of like the weapons in the central. It definitely gives you the podracer vibes, but it also kind of seems like a podracer that would be used more by nefarious individuals who aren't afraid to eliminate the competition. But yeah, if you're interested in submitting ships, or you just want a cool place to chat about Starfield, we have a Discord called Starfield Anonymous. We're close to 100 members, which is pretty cool. We've got a lot of talented individuals in the Discord. So if you want to hop in the Discord and share some of your ship builds, or you want to say, for instance, submit a ship review, we have that. We've got channels for just kind of showcasing your ships in general, and also kind of talking about, you know, ship-related stuff. We've also got some fiction and lore channels, because we've got a couple of lore heads that, you know, are pretty onto it. And then we've got, you know, your general Discord stuff. We talk about other things, not necessarily just Starfield. We talk a lot about kind of space and sci-fi. So yeah, if you would like to join that, the Discord link should be in my bio. It is called Starfield Anonymous. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you like this sort of content, and see you in the next one.